Vice President Yemi Osinbajo spoke for the first time on the Lekki massacre, which has put the entire nation in mourning for the past 24 hours. Armed soldiers had stormed the location of the EndSARS protest at the Lekki toll gate and gunned down unarmed protesters. This incident has gotten so many opinions and calls from world leaders asking for the federal government to immediately look into the matter. As at the time of this report, the President Muhammadu Buhari is here to speak or to make an official statement on the situation. Earlier today, the President of Ghana had issued a statement on the killings and also mentioned that he had spoken with President Muhammadu Buhari, that he assured him that he was working towards getting a lasting solution to the chaos in the country. Nigerians saw that as being very ironic, as the president had refused to update Nigerians but instead choose to speak with an outsider on what he's doing to curb the menace. The vice president's message, however, has come at a time where citizens do not trust the federal government anymore, as he had waited for over 24 hours before responding to the incident. In that space, so many houses and establishments have been burnt down, so many private businesses looted and destroyed, so many lives lost, and people have been rendered jobless. According to the vice president, he said he sympathized with the victims of the killings of the Lekki massacre. He also said he has spoken with some of the victims who survived and are receiving treatment at various hospitals in the state. He also promised to get justice for the victims of the shootings. Hi, very embarrassing. So, president of the Ghana president is the one telling us now what the president is talking about. You see how these people are disgracing themselves. This is global embarrassment. And you can hear what the vice president is saying. These people, I don't even know. It's even better we have a like all this a 5-year-old child or children or 2-year-old to be even be reeling us with all the statements these people are making. Do these people even know what they are talking about? Even if there's problem among yourself, you are not mature enough to be able to even set it aside and do the needful. You can imagine this. To me, this statement is just like a statement made by a 5-year-old child. See what they are saying, and they are receiving treatment, this and this and that. You see what this man is talking about. Something is wrong somewhere. And it's very, very disgraceful and very shameful that it will take another president of another country to tell us what our president is what he has in mind. We are not even talking about the massacre alone. Before then, because if he had done the needful, all of those things that happened that day and after that day, we wouldn't have experiences, and they are still keeping quiet today. Oh my goodness, I don't know whether you think or you share the same view with me, because this thing is really it's I don't even know how to put it. It's very, very, it's unbecoming. Most of them are tout enemies of Southwest, can't go. They go and destroy properties in their own town. In fact, these people, I don't know that some people do not have shame. We have seen another level of Nigerians. Some people, the way they reason, it's very, very sad. So pathetic. So it is only in Yoruba land that youth have been destroying properties, Abi. See how myopic you are. This whole thing is happening all over the place. People are losing their lives, even in Abuja, even in other states, even in the southeast, south. What of a Benin people? I don't know. out of those states that people went there, we learned that these people. What of the people that went to release a prisoners from the prison yard? And also we learned that some people looted again in warehouse in Benin, custom office or custom warehouse. So what happened to that? I don't just understand the way some of these people from the southwest, because they are the ones behaving like this. The problem is there, but no, they just want to look for a way to blame it on people, just the way Buhari has been blaming PDP. I'm sure, of course, they have come out to say that it is the PDP that is causing this wahala. Oh my goodness. Now you can see where this is going. There is no more protest, and Lagos State indigents are watching them destroy the pillars that hold the state. Even at this time around, you are still tribalistic in nature. Those people are paying their tax here in Lagos. Can't you see that? The killing of peaceful protesters in Lagos had made many states, including Enugu, Abia, Imo, Edo Rivers, Kano, etc., to burn down police stations and houses. Please make inquiry very well. Why is it that any little issue that comes up, an average Yoruba man will see it the other way? Why are Yorubas always feeling inadequate when crucial issues come up? Ordinary protests, some people are feeling they are no longer part of it. Very lazy tribe. Can you imagine? Well, it appears it is a non-Yorubas that are bent in destroying Lagos. Now, nowhere is burnt in any other part of the country. Why Lagos alone? Then why is it that the people who brought, I don't know, we should need to ask these people this question, because this narrative they are selling out there is not going to help them. Because why is it that where the people that shot, that came to commit that atrocities in that Lekki, who are those people? Why is it that it was only that place they came to target? So is it the Igbos that directed the police of the soldiers to come to that place? These people should just really think. They should just think. Now nobody's even talking about the statement, the situation. Okay, the situation of things. Nobody's even asking Buhari that Buhari is not speaking. We are talking about it. Some people are diverting everything. Your vice president, that you know how to play policies. These people, some people, they really need to be taught. They really need to open their head. Your vice president is there. You know how to play the policies. Yet he's not saying anything. He's not been doing it. He's not been active. Then what is not the essence? We've been telling these people that whether you are from, even from the people who are saying that they want Igbo presidency, those who are clamoring that oh yes, our people have been in charge, we have been the one who have been ruling the country. All of them, those their leaders across board, they are deceiving them. Whether you are from south, whether you are from middle belt, whether you are from southwest, you are from southeast, all of those leaders there, those politicians, they are deceiving the masses big time. Big time. See, Yemi Shibajo is there. He cannot even do anything. And what is now his usefulness as the vice president from that southwest is with the people, is at the corridor of power. It's even with the power. He has the power as normally constitutionally, but what they are doing there is not, we don't even understand them. Now the Jagaban that's supposed to stand by you people has left. His son too, his family member, they have left you people, and you are complaining and you are blaming other people. Do people who are reasoning like that, do they even know what they are talking about? It's unfortunate. So honestly, it's unfortunate. Keep blaming other people, keep blaming them, and don't ask your leaders. Your leader is there, you are supposed to ask him questions. You are not asking him questions. You are diverting or digressing to something else. Well, because of the protesters killing now, that is why youth provoked other parts in the country also. That means you have not been listening to news very attentive. Of course, now that's why he's blaming that it is this whole thing, destruction, is not happening in other places. Majority of them, honestly, majority of them in Lagos, majority of them, we have people who know what is happening, but majority of them, they have not even left that Lagos since they were born, so they don't even know what is happening outside that Lagos. So you can't really blame them. So it's not even by not listening to news. Well, how long will it take Mr. President to address the country? But if it is a bill that will favor his people, he will never delay before he signs it into law. Since killers Esme have been waging war against Nigeria, as he broadcast to the nation and condemned what they have been doing, let us pray that God will intervene and bring the government to an end, or this government to an end. Well, Yemi, please resign from this useless government if you still have conscience, unless you are part of the evil that is happening now. Someone say, God bless you. I'm also thinking he should get out of that government. It's not for him unless he is evil too, like them. Well, yes, these are the people that are really reasoning. We need to talk about the reason why they are quiet and the reason why the president is quiet. These people are not blaming Buhari that they voted in. Those one would have voted Buhari in. Now they are blaming other people. You voted in Buhari that is the best. Now see what is happening. He's not even sending you people. The so-called Jagaban has left the country and left you guys there. And you are complaining, you are transferring your aggression to the Igbos. God will help you. So guys, leave your comment below and let us know your thoughts on this.